back to another Roblox video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the Beantastic, achievement, sorry. This one's going to take a long time, so if you're trying to do it, make sure you have plenty of time to do it, because it takes a long time to finish. So I muted the sounds on this one because the last video had a lot of copyright sounds, so I just wanted to, it's also really obnoxious how many sounds. So, first you want to grab these. First you want to come over into this area, or go down here. Ignore Luigi, he doesn't really do anything. That's for a different quest. Call a taxi to go to the forest. So when you get here, when he gets into the car and asks to go, when he enters, or when you get in, sorry, then asks to go to the forest. See? Right here. You press that. Then you just have to wait. Then you come over here, over to this log house, and you'll knock on the door. Rick Astley, wow. Rick Astley. So this is going to take a lot of traveling, so press help once you said wants to help, so just press help. That says come meet me in the desert. Then obviously you're going to come over here and go to the desert. Get the taxi, obviously. Go to the desert. Once you're here, you're going to have to go over to him in this empty plot area. Then once you talk to him, you're going to need a lot of items, which is going to take the most time because of the traveling. So once he does that, you have to come over here, go back to the forest. So go to forest. Now once you arrive at the forest, go back to his house and go to the back behind his house. When you see the flowers, you'll be able to take the shovel. There you go. Then you're going to have to go back to the desert. Once again, get in, obviously. Go to desert. Once you go back to Astley, you come right here, and it'll say dig. Just stand there and press it. It'll do everything for you. Then you have to go get water after this. Now, we're gonna have to go to the city. Go in here, obviously. Then go to city. Now, once you're at the city, oops, then you're gonna have to go this way. Go all the way over here, right around behind the bank. Go to this big tree, and then right under one of its leaves, we'll have let's see if we wrong tree. Sorry. This really the biggest tree here. There's a watering can right under it. See right there. Just remember that. Right there is where the biggest tree is, where the watering can is. You grab it, and then you're gonna have to go back to the desert. Go to desert. Now that you're here, go back over to where the pile was, and then water it. Right exactly where it was last time. See? You water it and the factory will grow. Does that make sense? Then you have to wait, because this isn't the only thing. You have this dude come. Right when you build the factory, he's going to come and have to make you get a permit. You have to wait for him to leave again, obviously. Because that makes sense. And then you must go to the city. So go to the taxi station and call the taxi again, obviously. Hop in and ask to go to the city. Once you're here, run over this way, go right here, and then go to the very past area, the very back of the area. You have to come in here, and you have to sit down in this desk. Once you go through all of this, you must go back to the desert, obviously. Thankfully, they tell you pretty much where to go every time, so if you're confused and accidentally close the video or something, just remember to go here. So call a taxi. You have to hop in and obviously go to the desert. Then run over to the factory and talk to Rick Astley. Then you must go back to the city. And go right over here, obviously, into the taxi and go to the city. Once you're here, go right back up to your room and use the phone. I seriously not press the 4th floor. Once you go there, you have to go all the way up to your room, obviously. So the reason why it took a second is because I forgot to press 4th floor. Once you're here, go back to your room, go to here and call and use the phone. It'll ring for a little bit and then it'll start talking. I only muted it just for copyright reasons and other such. Now you must head back to the desert. Press lobby, and then wait down until you go back to the back down to the lobby. So then run out here and call a taxi again to go to the desert. Go over to the factory, and then talk to Rick again. Just look behind you, and the truck is right there. And that's it. Thank you for watching the video. Sorry it took so long. It's a very long tutorial, but that's the only way to get it finished. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Goodbye.